Boy, I don't know how long I've known this guy here. This is one of the funniest guys in the world. It's my boy Kid, boy. Appreciate you coming
man,
on,
dude, it's man. Long overdue, man. I've been, man. We've been talking about this for a while, though.
Man, for sure. Well, we know each other, but it got to be going on at least 10, right? 8, 9, something like that. It's been a long time. It was before the pandemic, for sure.
Yeah.
It was. I graduated in 14, so that.
Like 16.
Yeah, so it's been about 8 years.
But
like I said, one of the funniest people I know. And now you be on stage running the stages and stuff now. But how'd you get, like, I'm not, like, I can't write like a stand up. Like I'm a conversation funny, like one of those. But like, did it just come from like high school, middle school? Like, was you just always funny, or was y'all just cracking jokes and then you were like, ah?
All right. Well, the funny part, that's I feel that just come from my family, and also a lot from my neighborhood that I grew up here in South Minneapolis, South Side, Trey. But anyway, man, just growing up in that area, man, you had to basically be able to verbally defend yourself, bro. Like you could not come around with no flaws, bro. Yeah. They were looking for, let me see, like, if you had any insecurities, you better not be on the board. You better not be like borderline depressed, nothing like that. Anything, they're going to point it out, bro. And so, hey, you better either come ready to defend yourself, or it's going to be a long ass day. Or just don't come out the house. Like, why don't you ever go outside, man? Because I can't talk shit yet.
They going to beat me up.
I can't talk shit yet.
They're not going to physically beat me up, but they're going to verbally beat me up.
And then if you show some emotion about it, oh, look, the feelings is hurt. Oh, this dude's feelings is hurt. Like this. And so, like, but like, so,
oh man,
I know that like it stemmed from there, and man, like, and I grew up like in a time period where like y'all, we used to turn Captain like as line. We used to turn Captain and Jones, and it's like we finna talk shit. It's kind of like shit dissing, you know what I'm saying? And so like, and that's how we used, you know, like Washburn, Millers. Anyway, I'm gonna just shout out, but my guy Taj, Darnell, Tyrone, my boy West, and like that was like our thing. We were known. We're like the cappers. Like, and we used to draw attention, man. Like lunch, and we used to just sit there and go back and forth. I'm talking about like we had niggas fail in school. Like we were the main reason why niggas wasn't graduating from high school. Like,
late to class and watch our jokes.
You supposed to be in math. He just right there, French class. And I was like, dude, what you know about French? French toast. Man, ain't even a French word. We just sitting there like, I'm telling you, and like, actually, that's where it all started. But getting in the comedy, I actually was in the rap first. I used to be in the music first, and then like, so how I got into it, like literally got into comedy. It was back in like 03, actually, because I remember that's when I did the contest, and we used to, if you go like in Dinkytown, there used to be this place called Lauren Pasta Bar. So at Lauren Pasta Bar on Mondays, they used to have these rap battles. You know what I'm saying, on stage, and like I just fuck around, you know what I'm saying, one of the best, but I was just funny. And you know, I'm not saying I killed, but they were like, damn, you funny as hell, like you funny, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't Rad there, no shit like that, or Papa Doc, and they're like that, just sitting there like, nigga, I'm slaying nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I had funny ass punchlines, and then like somebody was like, bro, you should do the Acme Twin City is funny. At the time, they was like, you should do this comedy contest, and I was like, what? And it was an Acme Twin Cities funniest person contest, and that was 03. I was like, all right, and you know what I'm saying, and like I got into it, and 03 I was a semifinalist, 04 I was a finalist, and like, and at that time I had to like kind of choose, because I always and still to this day have a love for rap and hip hop and music that will always be there. But at the time, as in like trying to pick a trajectory or something to focus on, I was like, this is taking off, and I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like just, and not necessarily, I would say progression, but like, in a sense, profit come, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff is happening because of this.
Yeah.
And so that's when I was like, you know, I got to choose because it's not. I'm always be there, but I need to focus on this.
Yeah.
And so, and yeah, that's where it started, man. And like a lot of similarities. Like when I see like my guy Muja, that's my guy, dude. Uh, um, Hip hop artists make the try to make the transition to comedy. I'm not saying it's kind of like transition fighting styles. It's very similar writing a joke versus writing bars and rhymes. You know what I'm saying? You got your topic or your premise, and then you got your cliches and your transitions and all that stuff. So like if you can write a rhyme like a whole time, not just like what I'm saying. I'm talking about the whole body of rhyme where like you got your intro, your verses, your bridge, your chorus, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole body. It's the same thing with a joke, and there's different styles to it, but it's the transition for them it was kind of smooth. So that kind of like made the transition a little smooth.
Is it like say you had a show tonight at 7 o'clock?
Right.
Do you write for it, or is it sometimes you just get on stage and whatever comes to your head or whatever the crowd's feeling? Because now it's hard for y'all to say anything because like when Dave Chappelle was Dave Chappelle, like he's still one of the funniest people, but when he had his own show and stuff, he could say whatever and nobody would get mad. Now he say certain stuff and people be like, "What? You're not supposed to say that." So I like you've been a comedian, you be on stage and stuff. Is it some stuff that you write and then when you get on stage because of a joke you jabbed at earlier, you got to take that part out because of how the crowd reacted to the softer one earlier?
You said a lot of like all those points are facts and factors, and you can relay it to a point that I know you will understand. What just will be with sports. You can't. Y'all all professionals. We're all on the team. We all made the team, but you can't get away with the shit that LeBron can get away with. That's his point, and that's the same thing with the industry.
Yep.
Chappelle and them can get away with certain things because when they're doing shows, it's not like I'm just going to a comedy show and you just happen to be there. They know who they're going to see.
Yeah.
They know what they expect. So it's like, and they write their tickets. The point you brought up about when writing the joke, man, I'm actually going through this right now, and I went through a period. It is. You have to keep in mind, like you said, like being PC, you know what I'm saying? Because you got cancel culture at the FCC, you know what I'm saying, about what would be basically accepted. In a sense, sometimes it stunts your creativity because you can't sometimes just write free like you want.
Yeah.
You can't because, and then it actually depends on a person. Sometimes you be like, you know what? I don't give a shit if I offend y'all. I'm just gonna see. I'm at the point where I feel like I have to. For example, I use this example, and I know I'm jumping around. Garth Brooks, you know who he is. Yeah. One of the top selling musical artists, selling out shows for like a decade. Name me 2 songs. He don't need us to be successful. Yeah. And so that's the point that I'm looking at.
That's how I feel about Taylor Swift. Like, not a knock to Taylor Swift, but she won an award for album of the year, and I'd never hear anybody I'm around playing Taylor Swift songs, and I'd be like, "Who listening to her?" But then you see a car full of somebody else
that genre
just got that whole album on repeat. So I get exactly what you mean,
and that's how. And that's where basically I'm at comment, because the whole thing about it is what kills me is that I know me as a comic. I'm not saying other comics are like that, but me, I'm not in most comics, and I don't want to speak for them, but I'm going to speak for the majority of them. They're not up there to like my objective is to offend you.
Yeah,
I want to like why? What money is in that? What? How is that going to benefit me to do that to you?
Right.
Comedy is subjective, so it's your POV. It's how you perceive it. It may be offensive to you, so
because it could be funny to me, and the person next to me think it's the worst thing in the world.
You know what he said? Did you just hear what? Oh my God! And you're laughing. Oh my God! And that's how it is. And like sometimes, so I know. Long story short, so long. It's like I'm just like I have to write for me and write for those who have been supporting me. Mm-hmm. My whole thing is like this: you don't like it, don't listen to it.
That's how.
You know what I'm saying? So
remember, my boy Naj.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
that boy cold.
Man, one time I told him, I asked him about doing a song, and then like all the stuff he put out, I think is fire.
Right.
But then I asked him like why he never did like a party song, and he was like, "I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to put a party song out, blow up off of that, and then they go listen to the music that I actually love putting out, and it'll hit the same. Right. And then the only reason I blew up is because of the party song, right. And then I feel like to stay hot, I got to keep putting out party songs. And I'm like, makes sense. Okay, cool, all right. So I understand like when you say you gotta write for the people who come to your shows that gonna be there because some people just might not like that material that night.
And so
you ever got booed off stage? Not
booed, but I've had some situations where it's just like it's kind of like 3 minutes right now ain't long, but 3 minutes in the boxing match feel like a half an hour, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm so damn tired. 45 seconds. I'm gonna do this for 45 seconds. You're like, man, I'm tired. But there have been shows like I'm funny, but sometimes, like I said, it's subjective. Sometimes it's just not your audience. And sometimes, and back to what you were saying when you're asking, like, when you come in, like you were like, do you write? I like to get before the show. I love to try to get there early enough because I don't like to ever just come late and get right on stage. That's happened before. Never tends to work out for me. I need to like kind of get in the zone because you do need to read the crowd a little bit.
No, it ain't even. Sometimes it ain't gonna be the crowd. Like I got a game, and I know basketball and standing on the stage is different. But like, right. If I got a game at 5:00, I don't want to get there at 4:55.
Right.
Hurry up and change it and go play. I need to stretch, warm up. So I get it. Like you want to get there, you want to feel the crowd out, see what the other people have said or whatever, see if it's hitting. So,
for example, no, you're right. For example, when I was doing these shows out in these western suburbs of the Twin Cities, like in Hutchinson, I had to learn that my vernacular and slang was too urban to the point where like it was too urban to the point where like it was beneficial for them to understand the joke. And someone told me, they was like, bro, you're hilarious. I'm telling you that. I understand your joke because I understand urban slang. He's like, bro, you're way too. You gotta write it down or something in a sense. And so that's why you gotta read your audience sometimes. Because sometimes I do have a belief that comedy should be transitional to the fact that it shouldn't matter if you're black, white, rich, poor, gay, straight. I should be able to go out here blindfolded. Like, don't even show me the audience. Just go out here blindfolded. If you better make them laugh and blow your damn head off. I'm like, woo, that's a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Your comedy, I feel that is when you are a great comic. Okay. It's like, you know what I'm saying? No matter, even if you do have a certain genre that you appeal more to, whatever, if you are to the point where like, bro, he can go up there blindfolded and just kill. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that defines you as a comic, but to me, that's where you should aspire to be as a comic, where like you should be transitional. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the crowd is. You should be able to kill it. Mm-hmm. And no matter what I do, as in like I guess like I would fit in as in my genre of comedy or my class, like black urban male, this, or you know what I'm saying, type of, whether it's dark, whatever. I still, whatever how I write, what it is, I still aspire to be transitional, where like I can do any crowd and they can, you know what I'm saying? So I still feel that should be, even though you aspire, like, because even though, like you said, you use Taylor Swift as she not necessarily, we're not her genre.
Yeah.
But I've heard a song like, you know what? It don't suck.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? It don't suck. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. That's good enough.
I don't think Taylor Swift suck at all.
Right.
I would rather listen to like. Obviously, we listen to like Beyonce and stuff like that. But like, if I want to go listen to a female artist, it's gonna be like Alicia Keys, Ella Mai, Beyonce, Rihanna, stuff like
Doja
that.
Cat.
I'm not listening to Doja Cat.
I'm listening to Doja Cat.
I don't like Doja Cat. Can't stand her. She can stay where she at. That's all I can, man. Do your thing, man. I'm cool though.
And Sweetie, I never listened to none of your songs, but I'll listen to it. I don't know none of your songs, but I'll listen to it though. You know what I'm saying?
Your songs. But yeah, I'm cool with Doja Cat, man. I'm cool.
Hey, even if, like I said, bro, like her shit be banging though, bro.
So I wouldn't know, but I listen to her.
You just because you don't like her as a person?
Yeah, I'm cool on her, bro. She
just did too much,
bro. Like the reason I don't like her isn't the reason other people don't like her. I ain't getting into it.
I ain't gonna get into it because
since you got the hip hop background and stuff like that, who you think won between Kendrick and Drake? Because I feel like, did you see that clip of Steph where he was like, bro, this ain't the only song in America, bro. Y'all can play a different song.
Bro.
LeBron was like, I like this song.
Right.
Bro, we don't care, bro. But like, at this point, they got a video game. It's Not Like Us video game.
My whole thing is that.
Because I don't even think Not Like Us was the best song in the beef.
And the thing about it is I guess it's what you're listening to and listening for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so because I like with the productions, like Drake can keep a dope ass beat.
Yeah,
that nigga, he will keep a dope beat. But I never, and I know that Drake with his lyrics, he's charismatic. He's savvy with it. You know what I'm saying? But I never felt that he could lyrically compete with Kendrick ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. And that's I don't think, I never thought he could. And so like, it depends on, so, and also me being biased to the point, I was always a Kendrick fan. You already know, I never been a Drake fan, but now that everybody, all this stuff and everybody's turning on Drake, I'm a Drake fan now because I'm a Drake fan. I'm like, oh, y'all hate him now? I like him now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But that's funny because that's how I am with all like all my favorite players. None of my friends like him. All my like Juwan, Steph Curry,
Jason Tatum.
I'm a Damian Lillard fan.
I like Dame
at the 2 guard. I'm a.
You like Tatum?
I don't hate Tatum. I like Tatum.
So whiny. Dude, that's why watching the finals, I was.
But there's a lot of people like Luka cries more than Tatum.
That's why I didn't like the finals. I was like, bro, the biggest crybaby versus the biggest crybaby. I'm just like, dude, I was just like, who gonna whine her way to
the championship?
Bro, I swear to God, watching that Wolves and Dallas series, bro, had me so pissed. I'm like, bro, it's you just watching Tatum. They so used to crying to the ref that even
when he was crying before stuff happened.
Nobody even touch him. They'll come down and hit you out of stuff like, oh yeah, ain't nobody touch me. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody even touch you. You're so used to crying and whining. It's just muscle memory now to just like.
The 2 players I hate watching the most is Luka and Joker. I get it. You a big man. I get it. You want to go score 40 like Harden scored 40, but Harden was really getting fouled with his jump shot. Luka be like, you look at Luka too long, he might fall out.
You know who I used to hate? I remember we used to talk about this all the time, bro. I think we agreed on it too. Was Trae Young. Oh my God, he was like they made him so delicate. It's like you could not do anything. It's like
he was getting fouled, but he was drawing the foul so often that it was boring to watch.
Man,
like he'll come off the screen, look back, and he'll see you running behind him.
Come off the screen.
Like he'll come off the screen.
Back like, oh, you right here?
He'll come off the screen and he'll jump into him and flare. And I'm a Trae Young fan, but it was just like, bro, I've seen you go get 40 without that.
Dude,
you don't need that to go get 40.
God, I just be like,
even if you don't shoot 11 free throws and you shoot 4, but there's 4 real free throws, cool. But when you start looking like, he shot 12 free throws.
He said 12 free throws.
Well, hold on, let me look. He jumped into him. Okay, he got fouled. Jumped into him.
Jumped into him.
I was like, all right, bro, this ain't fun no more.
Nobody, they're literally standing straight up. They didn't even move. He said, bro,
my thing with Harden was he used to hit in and out, and then he'll come up and hook you, and then block. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to watch this no more. And the way he got 40 was cool. Like, here, bink, 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 step back, head fake. You would jump so hard at the head fake, he would jump into you. Cool. But like when he drove and did this, man, I couldn't stand it.
I don't know how it kept working. And I will say this, I would give this to Harden that used to kill me. That I'll be like, him being left-handed with the Euro step, I swear to God, it felt like defenders forgot that all the time. It's like, he's left-handed with the Euro. And so it's going to be backwards. Mm-hmm. And he used to I'm like, bro, like he's left-handed with the Euro. Yeah, and he used to get it every time because
I wasn't mad at him getting fouled, just like Giannis. When Giannis plays downhill and he gets fouled, because really, it's the only way you're going to stop him when he's a head full of steam.
And he's so strong and fast,
so like with Harden, it was like, yeah, y'all follow him. But then sometimes y'all don't be following him, but y'all let him get away with doing this to the defender, and that's when they call the foul, and I couldn't stand it. Just like Chris Paul's rip through. Like, it's a foul, but like as a defender, you should know as soon as you put your hand right there, Chris Paul's doing this.
Dude.
I see him do it to somebody like 3 times in a row, and the coach looked at him like this.
Dude, he's my favorite. I love Chris Paul. I'm just like, maybe they did it, maybe they did it to him, you saw him do it.
That's how I be feeling about some of my players. Like let's say last season Chicago was playing Boston. Mm-hmm. Tatum could come down, man. Everybody touch you, man. DeRozan go to the lane, he miss a layup. DeRozan ain't just missing a layup, dog.
But and also too is because I'm a Bulls fan and I'm a DeRozan fan. DeRozan won't cry.
Yeah.
So the thing about it
is, what I said. I told somebody, who was I talking about? I forgot who I was talking about. But I said when that person complains, they really be hurt. They really got fouled,
bro.
Just like if Luka get fouled, bro, I hope they don't give you no fouls today because dude, you crying too much,
bro. Man, so like you slow. It's like, bro, you turn. It's like everybody crying about speeding up baseball. It's like, but now we're in a point. It's like these is slowing down basketball with the whining. It's like,
bro, baseball do take too long though.
With the new rules,
we need 9 innings to determine the winner.
Bro, the new rules, man. Because the thing about it is,
like I know
you only get 4. You only get 4 at bats.
I know I've been around longer than I have been alive. But bro, we need 9 innings of this. I'm cool. That's why I can't watch it. Bro, if I watch baseball, it'd be like the last.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one. The thing about baseball is, because it's my favorite sport, man, is that it can be done fast, it can be done long. It just depends on how the game go. But with the new rules they got in place, the games are going way faster, dude. With the pitch clock and all that stuff. So like the pitcher, he's on the pitch clock. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think they should add a few seconds to it because
tell you the truth. I think it's just because because I didn't get into it when I was younger. Mm-hmm. Like my dad he watched hockey, baseball, football. He watched whatever sport's on. He watched arena football. Yeah. Whatever's on, he watched it. The big 3, He watched any sport. He's just a sport fanatic. But I think it's because he grew up playing baseball. I didn't never play baseball.
Where's your dad from?
He from here.
And see, that's another thing too that I've learned about just, what I'm saying, with the black community is that baseball, it's more, the black people I know that are in a baseball are more like from bigger cities. Like, it's not Minneapolis, it's Twin Cities, y'all not like Chicago, New York, like the bigger cities, like dude, Philadelphia, like dude, the black community is mad in the baseball, but they're like, it's just like same thing too, like how Wisconsin, it's like all these northern states, they're not even in hockey. You would think Wisconsin would be in the hockey, like Minnesota's into it. Everybody else is like, I'm like, they don't even got a hockey team. I was like, y'all don't. You would think y'all would be into it, but
people don't care.
They don't care. It's crazy. It's the same reason why I'd be like, how Florida kills. Like they got so many different programs down there with their cities. They got a lot of major cities, but sometimes they don't. I don't feel like they even be deserving of teams. their teams will be doing good and they still be getting blacked out. I was like, how are you games getting blacked out? Because
Florida, California, but why y'all got 17 teams?
It's like, dude, how are you getting blacked out?
California got 9 basketball teams. They got 4,
but their markets can support them.
Why do they have 4 teams?
They do got 4.
They got Golden State, Sacramento, both Clippers and the Lakers. Well, the Clippers is about to go to their own arena. That's it, right?
They is?
Yeah, you know, Obama got them their own arena. Everybody keep making jokes because they got 119 bathrooms in it.
Damn.
That's why everybody was confused when PG went to the Philly. Like, you would think he would be trying to keep all his stars there because they going into a new arena next year. But I guess he said, I'll keep Kawhi and James Harden because they got rid of
So where's it gonna be at? Where's the new? Is it gonna be in LA?
Inglewood.
Oh, it's gonna be in Inglewood.
I could be wrong, but I think it's in Inglewood.
It probably gonna be in Inglewood. I would not be surprised. When is it?
They should be. They'll be ready for opening night
next season.
Yep.
Westbrook
went to Denver. Well, he's going to Denver. He got traded to Utah. They're gonna buy him out.
And see, I saw. Oh yeah. Oh, he did go to Denver. Yeah, I did see that.
I don't think it's final yet, but he got to wait for the clear all the other nonsense. But speaking of basketball, I know this ain't your favorite player or nothing, but how you feel about LeBron helping his son get to the league?
Man, and see.
So they say.
I before I even go on that, I just want to clear up about my feelings about LeBron. I don't hate him.
Yeah.
I don't hate him. It's just
that's why I said it's not your favorite. Like I don't hate LeBron either. Kobe my GOAT, but I don't hate LeBron.
And see, and that's all to it. One, I'm a Bulls fan, so you already know me and LBJ got a friction past. You know what I'm saying? We were the Cavs and the Heat. You know what I'm saying? Like we had the Bulls out. Man, a friction. Trust me, bro. Like, dude, I'm talking about
I'm a D Rose fan.
Bro, the Rose years, the fourth quarter Gordon, the Captain Kirk years, all that, bro. The Nate Superman Robinson, bro. Trust me. Me and him got some friction.
You sound like Joakim Noah.
Bro, Joakim, I'm telling you, we got a friction pass. We got a friction pass. So it's not that, but he's such him as a person. Within the community, you can't hate him.
I don't hate LeBron as a person. I don't hate him as a basketball player. My favorite player of all time just happens to be Kobe. But what he does outside of the basketball, he can't act. He can't act.
Bro, I know.
But like doing movies and then he opened the school. That's the best thing. Him opening the school was the best thing to me because if you're inside of a certain radius, they gave away free bikes so you could bike back and forth instead of walking.
And that's why, like, I even though the history that I got with him as a fan, I can't even hate him, even as a player, for who he is as a person.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I could do that. Like, for example, Aaron Rodgers, I hate him. I hate him as a person, and I hate him as a player. He ain't even in my division no more. He's in the AFC. He in a whole different conference. Still, fuck Aaron Rodgers, dude. Right there. Dude, fuck Aaron Rodgers, dude. I can edit this out, dude. Man, fuck you, dude. Dude, I can't stand Aaron Rodgers, dude. But anyway, man.
I ain't editing out nothing, man.
Fuck that, dude.
I'm a Vikings fan, so yeah.
Dude. Like I said, he out of our. He in a whole different conference. Still, fuck Aaron Rodgers, bro, dude. I don't wish death on you, but I wish you another season-ending injury. Yeah, that's fucked up. Y'all can edit that out. I'm like, hey, you still play? You good? I just don't want to see you play football. But football needs him, though. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it. I hate him, but football do need him because he's the motherfucker you love to hate. You know what I'm saying? So, but back to LBJ. With that said, him as a person, you can't. But like I said, my GOAT is Jordan and Kobe. Even though Jordan is my GOAT, Kobe is my favorite player. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with him. Like, he was like, when he came to the league, I would like something like this. He was like us. We're like, bro, dude, you see this? And like, so, Kobe. And so, but with that said, though, man, what's going on in LA with LeBron? Dude, I 100% totally fucking back that shit. Nigga, fuck that shit. Hell yeah, nigga.
If I was in the NBA, NFL, whatever, if I can help, nigga, even if I wasn't in the NFL and NBA no more, if I was however old and my son was getting drafted, if I was say I work for, I don't know, the Memphis Grizzlies, and my son is in the combine, I'll be, hey, y'all. I think it would be nice for us to just draft him. You know, he can play the 2 and the 3, la la la.
Bro.
And he can shoot too, you know, la la la. Hey, when Ja drives and kick it out to my son, it's gonna be a great combination. La la la.
Nigga.
Like, I would be doing all that. Like, there's no way. So like LeBron playing, he's like, hey, if y'all want me to stay here, even if we don't win and we keep getting money, draft my son.
You're talking about
and I'm not saying
dead in the eye, dude.
I'm not saying draft him with the 17th pick.
Bro.
But that number 55 we got, yeah, use that on my son. If y'all do that, I'll resign.
Bro.
They be like, all right, we got him. Yeah. Like, yeah, where the money at? 103, 3 years. I got you.
Bro, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now. First of all, everybody he did what you're supposed to do with a person in his position, a person with his power, a person with his resume, and what he has did for that organization and the game alone. Bro, again, I'm not I'm not a fan of LeBron, but we are going to miss him when he's gone, bro. Y'all need to understand that Jordan gone, Kobe gone, Shaq gone. Who is about to carry? Dude, y'all don't understand. Edwards. I pray and I hope, bro.
Tatum.
But bro,
Ja.
But you gotta look at the shoes. Look at who I name of the shoes you have to fill to carry the league,
like
bro.
when him, Steph, KD, I don't know who else will be right there, but when them three gone, we gonna be like,
bro. And KD ain't even like an ambassador of the game like that, dude. It's really after LBJ is gone, Steph is really going to be carrying it by himself.
And who knows how long he gonna be playing.
And we got stars. I'm not saying we don't got star power. We got star power. We got Joker. We got Embiid. Who else is really?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Joker cares. Like Joker, like when Joker, how old he 28, 29? Mm-hmm. Like when he hit 30, 31, he gonna be like, I'm going back to my country to play with horses.
Bro, but and again, that's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. We gonna miss him when he's gone.
Yeah.
And so with that said, he did what you're supposed to fucking do. That is the American motherfucking way. That's what you do.
They get mad when like
motherfuckers do that all the goddamn time, bro.
Like our people help the younger generation.
Yeah.
But like if a different generation, that's what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to do that, dude.
You supposed to.
I don't even want to say no other races or nationalities or backgrounds right now that do it, but it's like, bro, why you always see something in Sun? Something in Sun, whatever company is in Sun. Because, dude, this country was built off slavery and nepotism. That's why we're right now. Free labor and nepotism. I'm gonna get here and I'm gonna bring my son, my brother, my nephews, my cousins, all of them. You don't even gotta have the credentials. Just graduate.
Yep.
So they can respect your degree. Because they already know that you're not qualified to do it. But if you're going to be here telling these people who are overqualified than you and know what they're going to do to listen to you, at least just graduate.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
I applied for a job last year. They told me I couldn't do it because I was overqualified.
Bro, I lost a job.
It made no sense.
Dude, I don't believe it. Another thing I don't make no sense. I just lost a job like that. I guess now their fear is that you're not going to stay. They don't want to. They're afraid to invest any type of time in you because it's pointless. Because they know that this is just a step in your path. You're not going to stay here because if you do stay here, you're a fucking idiot. But you know what I'm saying? That's what they're thinking. Like you're overqualified. You're eventually going to realize you're smart enough. Like fuck, I'm wasting my fucking time here, and we wasted all this time training your monkey ass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But back to LBJ, bro. I would not only would I would have did it, I'd be like, you know what, bro? I would have sat in the meeting like, you know what? I think Bronny should start point guard. They'd be like, what? What? They'd be like, but Mr. James, we just signed Jamal Murray to a multi-million contract. Yeah, we did. Huh? Yeah. You know what?
Guess they both gonna be.
He'll be a good 6th man of the year. Don't we all agree? Great idea, son. Great idea. You great idea, Mr. James. I was thinking multi-million-dollar deal. We put you on Murray 6th man of the year because Bronny. I know. That's why I make the big bucks. All right, I'm out of here, dude. Straight up, you talking about, dude? That's what you're supposed to do. Him doing this. Not only do I put him as a candidate of Father of the Year. I put him up there with the ball with Ball's father in the Mannings because Archie Manning went 2 for 3.
Bro, they got dude that was he in Texas right now? The quarterback.
Another ball?
No.
Another Manning?
Yes, he's the quarterback.
He's the one that didn't make his son, right?
I don't know whose son he is, but that lineage is crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're like, you ever seen the boys? They must got like compound DNA shit.
Like I said, Bron, like if I was in the NBA and I retired and I got a son coming up, like Carlos Boozer kids, they're actually good though. Mm-hmm. Like they're like that one, he legit. Like the one that played like the 3 or the 4, he's nice. Mm-hmm. So he gonna go to the league. The other one, he gonna go to the league too. He just might be like a backup.
Right.
But I say all that to say, like LeBron got another son.
Yeah.
Bryce, LeBron ain't gonna be in the league when it's time for him to get drafted. But if he like on the outskirts of getting drafted, hey, GD, remember when I got you, Bronny? Just go ahead and draft my son too.
I heard Bryce actually got a little G though.
They both got game. I just think people like Bronny got game.
It's the expectations
I think
of
people forget that he had cardiac arrest.
Right. And then when he's really only 6'3"?
6'2", 6'3". Yeah. But I mean, like Dame, Russ, Ja, Steph,
they're legit ones.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
They're 6'3" too.
But at a 1, he ain't a legit 1. He an off guard.
I don't know what he gonna play.
They say his defense is cold.
They keep talking about he like Patrick Beverly or the Davion Mitchell dude from the Kings. My thing with it is he the number 55th pick. Most 55 picks don't even make a roster.
Bro.
Or if they do make a roster, they 2 ways. Like, they want him to play like a top 5 pick, but we don't even know who the number 1 pick was.
Right.
The number 2 pick just went 0 for 30 in 2 games.
Right.
So y'all mad at Bronny because he missed a wide open 3. Right. Guess what? There's shooting guards in the league who can't. Listen, I'm not saying
I hate to cut you off, man. I hate to cut you off. And you know I've always said this. I played with you. We've hooped for years, for hours, bro. And not as many as you hoop with D and Solo and all them. But, bro, you ain't missing that shit, bro. I'm not hearing that shit. I don't give a fuck.
I get it. No.
You're at that level, bro. The least you can do is shoot. The least you can do is hit an open shot, bro.
No. What I'm saying is they want him. Like they keep critiquing him.
Right.
And I'm not saying don't critique him.
Right.
But they hold him to the standards of a top 5 pick.
Of his dad.
They want him to be his dad.
Yeah.
He's not his dad.
Yeah.
Like D-Wade always say. He works with his body, yes. He spends a lot of money on his body, yes. But at the end of the day, God done blessed him. He ain't had no season-ending injuries. Right. He ain't had no real, like his injuries be like rolled ankle.
That dude's like Predator.
Bro.
He's built like Predator,
Jeff
bro.
T said they was playing against him. He rolled his ankle. He was like, not yes, he's hurt, but yes, we're going to win this game. He said, LeBron stood up. He said, it started running faster, jumping higher.
He said he started running faster and jumping. He said he jumped higher.
He was like, what the hell? He not real.
Bro,
so like,
LeBron's
that's what I'm not saying, because we go critique, as fans, we go critique LeBron, even though he about to be 40. Right. We go critique Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, even though they just won a ring.
Steph, KD.
Like we go critique them. I'm not saying when he shoot, if Bronny go 0 for 7, I'm not saying we not supposed to say, damn, he really just went 0 for 7. But what I'm saying is, if he go 0 for 7 and Alex Sarr, the number 2 pick, just went 0 for 9, right. We got to talk about both of them. It shouldn't be an hour segment on ESPN about how bad Bronny played and how we don't even talk about Alex Sarr. My only problem be that, like, Bronny went 0 for 7, but if you look at he had 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals.
I don't know.
The person he was guarding went 2 for 13.
Exactly.
But then Alex Sarr gave up 12 points, went 0 for 9. Couldn't get a rebound.
Shot 48%.
Yeah, bro. You got to hold number 2 pick to the same standard. There's no way y'all flipping it. He's not gonna get held to number 55.
And I totally am with that and with the realistic. But you know I've always been like that because I'm gonna tell you, bro, dude.
Cause trust me, Dame been in the league like 14, however long he been in.
Yeah.
I've been a fan since his rookie year.
Yeah.
If Dame go 1 for 13, you know, I can't believe he shot this bad tonight.
Like, dude, like how? Like, you play basketball your whole life. Like,
what's wrong? He got to be hurt. Like, I'm gonna say something. I'll go on social media. Man, Damon, wasn't your night tonight, man. We better go kill him tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna say something. Man. So when they talk about Bronny, I'm not mad at them for talking about Bronny. My only thing be like, y'all gonna ignore the fact that we don't know who the number 1 pick is. Like, right. I don't know his name.
Right.
Number 2 just went 0 for 13. He had 2 points in 2 summer league games. Who's the number 3 pick? Houston had the number 3 pick. Right. He's actually been balling, so I ain't gonna talk about him. Number 4. And we don't even know what he did. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know what these top 5
picks. The Bulls we sitting at number 5 or number 8 or something like that.
Man, I don't know. San Antonio had number 8 because I traded Rob Dillingham to the Timberwolves.
What's his name? Memphis, whatever.
Yeah, the white dude.
Our boy putting he's
that's what I'm
killing.
Saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know that because you're a Bulls fan.
A Bulls fan, right?
We don't know that, and we're not a Bulls fan because they only talk about Bronny.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's about Bronny's game, cool. Like, you ain't play that good, cool. But we gotta talk about these other 54 picks too.
I'm just gonna say it like this, bro.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. If we don't talk about the 54th player, 53, because we don't know who the people are.
Exactly.
We don't know who number 50 is. We don't know who the 60th pick is. Cool. But if we're going to talk about the 55th pick, y'all got to talk about the top 10 picks. Y'all got to talk bad about the 15 picks. Even if you're not talking bad. Like, if Bronny's playing bad, the dude that the Bulls got is playing good, right, and the number 2 pick is playing bad, tell us the number 2 player pick is playing bad, and tell us number 8 is playing good. Don't tell us Bronny went 0 for 9. All right, y'all, see y'all tomorrow.
And see, the only reason that my whole thing is why, like, I'm not ripping everybody for ripping Bronny is because it's like, Bronny, just understand this is what's going to come along with what you got.
Yeah.
Be like, just understand, be like, I don't give a fuck. I still got my contract.
I signed for $7 million that I didn't.
They're ripping you because you're not supposed to be. You're not. Yeah. But if I was you, take it. I don't care. Yeah, you're right. I'm still signed though,
and I am here though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I honestly don't believe with who he has as his father, and with the pressure and the expectations of him. I do believe he will improve as a player.
This is what I really, really feel, because I'm a Lonzo fan.
Right.
I feel like he's gonna be like Lonzo. When Lonzo came into the league, he couldn't shoot. His shot was like this.
Oh yeah, that.
And all I thought he was going to be was like Magic. Obviously, I'm not comparing Lonzo to Magic, but like Magic, Jason Kidd.
I was thinking more like a Rubio.
Like he was going to be a pass first guard that plays defense. But then
Eric Snow type.
He went to the Pelicans. He got with a shooting coach. His jumper guy. Before he got hurt in Chicago, they was number 2 in the East.
No. When he was in LA, we saw like
when he was with Bron and them.
Yeah,
like, we seen glimpses of that's how I feel like Bronny's gonna be like. The first 2 years, it might be a little shaky. Mm-hmm. Like, dang, how he keep getting on the floor? Oh, because his dad's LeBron. Right. And then it's gonna be Bronny had 20, 15, and 10. Hold on, wait a minute. He had 15, 10, and 8. Oh, wait a minute. He had 12, 10, and 10. Hold on, wait a minute. Is Bronny getting his NBA leg back? That's what I think it's going to be.
Once Bronny figure it out and kind of like, you can't patent your game around your dad. You don't have his physique. But if you kind of just watch how like Kemba Walker, Chris Paul, who like an OJ Mayo, because like watch how they kind of like
just because I say he the same height as Dame and them don't mean I think he should go shoot like Dame and them or jump out the gym like Ja. I'm just saying like being 6'3", it's doable. Like
you better figure figure
whatever your lane is what your like.
You better figure
like, like playing with me, you know what you're gonna get playing with me. You know I'm gonna shoot. You know I'm gonna play defense. I'm gonna talk. Whatever it is for him to stay on the court, I think he's gonna figure that out. Plus, even if LeBron retires after this year, you still get the
whatever
guaranteed. You get a year to learn from. See, it was hard for him to learn like when Bron and him was playing because Bron would be playing in California and he'd be in Miami for the night and then go to Boston and then come home, whatever. But like you get to learn from him and AD for a whole year, at least for a whole year, whether you on the court or not. So on the plane rides or the bus rides from California.
Who's the other PG they got there?
D'Angelo Russell.
He's not gonna learn shit from D'Angelo. Who else?
Yeah, Austin Reeves.
That's a good person.
So like you have, and then you have JJ.
Oh no, Austin Reeves. I thought you said Austin Rivers. He's not gonna learn shit from Austin Reeves. But Austin Reeves is a good player.
Yeah, but I'm he's not. JJ Redick is your coach. You a Laker. You in a Laker uniform, so I'm sure you have access to Magic.
Right.
Like you have resources. You call like Melo is your uncle.
You just brought that up.
D-Wade is your uncle. Like you can make. Hey man, I'm having a shooting slump. How'd you get out of it? Melo gonna be like, man, get to the free throw line.
Not to get off Bronny, but since you brought him up, bro, what the fuck? I know it's obvious, man, but what the hell? What you think is gonna go down with Redick at the fucking helm, bro? Like
LeBron is their coach.
This is the worst thing.
LeBron is their coach.
Like I was like, I'm just sitting there like, we all know that.
No, I think he already gonna be a better coach than him because that roster is better. Like when Luke Walton was coaching the Lakers, it was like Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle.
But think about it, if they had all them now though, all those
at the time they were like year 2 and 3.
And what's my man from Utah with the light skinned cat?
THT?
No, the other he had the braids.
Oh, I can't think of it.
Clarkson.
Oh yeah. Like all of them was like year 2 and 3.
Yeah.
If you had that same roster now in year 5, 6, 7, 8, then Luke Walton would have had a better outcome. But like now you have LeBron who's year 21, AD who's year 13, whatever. Austin Reeves who's been in the playoffs. Like you have that roster is better than that roster that Luke Walton had. I don't think Luke Walton's a good coach anyway because you see what he did when he was with Golden State. It looked good because all he had to do was say,
sit there and hold a clipboard.
Hey, whatever y'all was doing when Steve Kerr was the coach, do it.
And because want to know why it worked when Steve Kerr? Because Steve Kerr went there and said, "All right, look, whatever y'all was doing when Mark Jackson was the coach, just keep doing that." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and by the way, I have a 7-footer that dribbles like a guard on his way from OKC.
Right. But actually, I will give. That's the reason why I do got respect for Kerr because Kerr did keep it real and give Mark Jackson his credit.
Yeah, like I'm not saying Steve Kerr can't coach. But it's just like Luke Walton stepped in there and then he got a Laker job because he coached 10 games while Steve Kerr was hurt.
Bro,
you didn't coach nothing. All you did was sit there while Steph Curry
and don't rock the boat. Hey, they already winning.
Hey, Steph, whatever play you think y'all should run on their defense, run it. And I'm gonna just sit here and clap. Remember, he went to Sacramento. Didn't do good in Sacramento.
Man, bro, that's why I got so much respect. And I used to talk shit about, bro.
It'd be a lot of NBA players who are good in the NBA who can't coach. Be like LeBron, I don't think he should be an NBA coach. Like he shouldn't be on the sideline. But like the mediocre, like Kobe would have been a bad coach because Kobe would have been like, "Y'all want me to show you how to do it,
bro?"
But like not mediocre, but like players who wasn't superstar. Like Ty Lue's a good coach because he was
bums and PGs. I always say that.
Chauncey Billups. I think. See, this is my only thing too. People like us always get the teams that are trash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying JJ Redick should have went to Brooklyn, to Portland.
They gave the same thing to Nash. Y'all gave Nash the keys to the car, like, bro. I mean, the keys to the plane, and he barely had a driver's license. Y'all gonna let him be a pilot?
But then Chauncey Billups has to be a coach in Portland without CJ, without Dame, and now if he loses his job, they're gonna be like, he wasn't a good coach. No, y'all gave him a bunch of bums and 2 athletic people,
bro.
Anthony Simons and Shaedon Sharp. The rest of these guys, we don't even. Bro, Aiden's not that good to me. DeAndre Ayton.
I like him, but the thing
so it's like, who am I coaching over here?
He's a system player. You have to put him. He's like he gonna be as good as his point guard. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna be as good as his point guard. And the whole thing he was saying about, it brought me to made me think about who they kept constantly doing this to, and he kept showing he kept showing promise. And it was Nate McMillan. Nate McMillan would get bum ass squads, still produce, and then fire him. Like, man, you gotta go. But bro, y'all didn't have any expectations.
They just moved. He was Detroit's coach last year. He used to be Phoenix coach. Phoenix gets to the finals.
Monty,
we gonna get rid of you. He goes to Detroit. He was there for a year. Cade Cunningham was hurt the whole year. Okay, so y'all want me to try to win games with Jaden Ivey, and Jalen Durant. Who else is on this roster that I can win with?
And because who knows these people? You know what I'm saying?
Cunningham is hurt. He missed a whole year. They gave him $250.
I'm about to say, didn't they just cashed him? He got like
5 years, $230.
They cashed him. Oh my god!
Not saying he didn't deserve it, but why y'all fire me? He was hurt all year.
Bro, they cashed, bro.
Jaden Ivey in his second year, Durant in his second year. What y'all want me to do with this?
Bro, I was like, damn, they cashed.
They should have called Isaiah Thomas. Hey, can you come just shoot the ball? You ain't even got to win. Just come shoot the ball.
Yo, your boy is trying to get back into the league, and he was like, I'll take any.
John Wall?
Yeah.
I see him. He had a workout from Milwaukee.
Bro, they stop playing with my boy, man. They need to go ahead and let him back in, bro. You know who I felt left early, dude? And he's commentating was Brandon Jennings. Don't you think he left early?
Remember, he ripped his Achilles.
Oh yeah, he did.
Because but I watched them on Guild Arena, and he said, I haven't officially retired yet. I was thinking about going overseas.
Because I remember.
So I can finish my last season like Kimba did. Kimba had all the injuries, went overseas for 6 months, just retired.
His shit was fucked up, bro. They were like, Kimba career might be over. Remember that? Like his shit was so fucked up. They had that was at New York.
Sean Livingston had the worst one. Bro. He came back and was a mid-range assassin.
He was getting in that lane with that little flutter, like, dude.
That shit was ugly though.
Man, bro, I feel bad for that kid, bro. There's a lot of athletes we can go down that rabbit hole that got stunted like that. Like you probably don't remember Michael Dickerson. He played for the Grizzlies. He tore both. He ruptured his ACL. He did something in both knees where they just had to stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and then of course everybody brings up Brandon Roy, like you know what I'm saying? Like, but it just be fucked up, man.
The injuries,
dude, like man, them injuries, man. But you were saying something about because we were talking about that. I was saying about Brandon Jennings because that Bucks team, who did they had? Jennings, a young Giannis, my man that was supposed to be cold. He didn't.
Jabari Parker.
Yes, bro. What happened?
He overseas.
Bro, he was supposed to be a dog. I was like, bro.
Injuries, bro.
He's gonna be the next Melo, bro. Watch, bro. He gonna be the next Melo, Glenn Robinson, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Mid range, bro. Mashburn, bro. He gonna. But but my whole thing is about it though. What I love about the NBA, bro, for the players now is that it's so they got so many more outlets than what I came up because it's like there were so many cold dudes that I seen in college. There wasn't no room. Outlets, There wasn't no room. It was like I'm watching. I'm like, bro, how is this dude not in the league? Or bro,
whether they in the G League or overseas,
man. So now I love to see all these outlets, and I tell a lot of players like the young dudes, I'm like, bro, like
you ain't gotta go to the NBA to play.
No, because when we were growing up,
it was NBA or nothing,
bro. People they wasn't even there. It was very common to just. It wasn't even considered hating to shoot people dreaming down. Man, shut your goofy motherfucking ass up. Get your goofy ass nigga. Because it was one, the NBA has the smallest starting roster out of all the sports, no developmental leagues, and it was another the factor. It's like, bro. So, and being good ain't good enough. Like, you're good. That's not cool. Good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, come on, what is the NBA roster? 12 or 15? 12. That's it.
15. Might be 15.
I think it's like 12 and 3 reserves, something like that, where you can rotate a man out. Point being is that's it.
Yeah.
The NFL roster is 53.
Yeah.
Baseball, bro. And that's what. So that brings it to 75.
And you get paid for it,
bro.
I'll go tackle y'all for a good amount.
MLB is what 24 to 26. You got AAA, AA, and single A. Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? So there's always a spot. Basketball was, bro. We seen cold niggas like, bro. This dude had to go do and one mixtapes because he was.
I ain't saying I was supposed to go to the NBA, but you worked at LA for ever. You tell the people I used to really give them hell.
Bro, you saw what I said, bro. When you were like, man, when they shit, bro, I'm like, bro, I hear you. But remember the key word you said, wide open. I know if you were wide open, I'm not listening, bro. Like, what? Dude, you're in the NBA, whatever. What else are you doing with life? You have nothing else to do with playing basketball.
Bronny gonna figure it out, man.
Bro, you have a job. You have other shit you have to do. You don't even have the time to dedicate 24. My whole thing is, when you say my man went open, I don't give a fuck. What were the key words you said? Wide open. Bro, one of the things I said about you, bro, is that I say about you, even the homeboy Mo, from just people that I hoop with. You two guys are one of the best bad shot makers. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, okay. All right, okay. Anybody? I'm like, no, okay. You hit that. I would never. You already know how I feel about the high percentage, low percentage shots.
Hilarious.
Y'all two are some of the best bad shots. I'm like, that was the worst shot. You hit it, but I'm just saying, god damn, that was a badass shot. Y'all won the game, but I'm just saying that was a badass fucking shot though. Like, everybody was open, nigga. I was like, and you was half court, nigga. And when you jump off your non-dominant
phase. It's not a shot I don't see that I
don't like. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, but anybody, I'm like, no, okay. But if you hit it so many times, it's like, is it really a bad shot? Well, like, he done hit that shit a lot of times now, so to the point, like, I think he know what the fuck he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
man. Well, kid, before we get up out of here, man, is there any upcoming comedy shows you want to let the people know
about? Yes, man. Thank you. So, man, I'm so bad with my ads and my social, but yeah. So, coming up, we got at the Saint City Cafe, and we're gonna have all that information. That show is actually next week. So that'll be the 27th, Saturday, Saint City Cafe. I got another show coming up August 10th. I believe that's there too. I got another one August 16th with Trevor Wade and Wade in the Water Productions. That'll be the Brothers Show on August 16th. So you can check my ads on my socials. On Facebook, it's Ken Swin Edwards. And then you'll follow everything there from the IG and TikTok and all that stuff. Cause with all due respect and all that. So I'm not hard to find, man.
Yeah.
So
Man,
and you already know I appreciate being here, man. It was fun, like I knew it was gonna be like this. See, the thing is that we actually started we actually did a podcast before that. We actually talked about like an hour. We should have recorded all that motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? We already had it. Y'all missed the behind the scenes.
That is a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is my man, dude. Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Come back, dude.
Of course, definitely gotta do it again, man. But y'all know what's next. Peace.